Share screen. So I just saw this. I wasn't really intending to make a video about it, but of course it'd be trending, wouldn't it? Because anything that marks or literally takes the piss out of truthers would be trending, wouldn't it? And as I made that video yesterday about the rebellion, this just proves my argument. You really think that America and all that is in a rebellion against the Illuminati? No. I mean, take a look at this bullshit. This is just laughable. It really is. They're like, I mean, look at the names as well. This is why I said Twitter is just a waste of space. And of course, it's trending in the scummy United Kingdom. United Kingdom, one of the most scummiest, basically, countries on the planet. So, as you see, it says chemtrails are sending the conspiracy theorists a clear message. I mean, typical little chav, scummy little, dirty little English. And you wonder why Americans, Mark, this is what you have to deal with in the United Kingdom. You tell somebody about the Illuminati, this is the attitude that they have, because they're retards. And this is what I said, and people think that, chemtrailing doesn't happen. Duh, I'm a retard. I'm a retard little chav from the United Kingdom. I just pump out a bunch of kids. I'm a dumbass. Chemtrails is not real. Duh. These people just really do my head in. They're nothing but retards. So they are. Chemtrailing is a fact. They've been doing it. The Nazis did it since World War II. But, chemtrailing, it isn't real. Chemtrailing's not real. I'm a retard. I mean, sure, it isn't real. Sure, this is normal. This isn't really normal, isn't it, in the sky? No, it's not. Because anyone with a brain knows that a so-called contrail disappears within a few minutes or seconds. It does not stay in the sky for over hours upon hours. That's facts. It does not stay in the sky for hours. This is facts. This is a proven point. And they've admitted that they do chemtrail. It's a proven fact. It's been found on farmers' food that there is like things like pieces of lead and all that. How does that happen? It's called the spray in the air because it's the agenda to depopulate the world and make people become sick and ill. Because this is who controls the world, these Satanist little scumbags. But of course it would be trending because, as I said, these people are retarded. Oh, there's no such thing as chemtrails. There's no such thing as the Illuminati. There's no such thing as, and that's what gets me with the United Kingdom. They talk crap about politics and all like this and all that. Oh, we want Boris Johnson and all that out. We want him out. Yet another idiot's going to be in power. It's time people wake up and realize to the world that we live in, no matter what politician you have in power, they're all part of the same agenda. But it just makes me laugh. Man. I mean, look at this retard. Look at this retard. Clown man. What is even this name? This is why I said it's just all keyboard warriors on Twitter. The losers. Dear F-tards. Well, you're the F-tards. You're the F-tard because one, it's proven and documented evidence that chemtrailing happens on a daily basis. And if you want to call people retards and all that, well, Vin Diesel literally basically said once that the earth wasn't a ball. He said it in a quote. So it's not just so-called conspiracy theorists like these retards want to claim. It's, I mean, how is this normal? You'd have to be a complete muppet and an idiot to think this is normal. Well, this is just contrails. This is just contrails. Well, as I said, contrails disappear within a few minutes. That's a fact. They do not stay in the sky, and this is clearly something being sprayed. If you look up a documentary, you will see they put tanks in some of these planes and they spray out this chemical. They don't do it all the time, but they do spray stuff out. It's in the back of the engine, in the back, they spray it out. They have like this there was a documentary, they have this toxic like chemical stuff that they spray in the air that's literally killing people. It's depopulise, because that's the whole agenda. But this doesn't, the see the difference, see what I'm talking about. There's the contrail, it disappears. This is a chemtrail. But these, as I said, these retards these days, these people that want to label everything a conspiracy theory, are just clowns. And I've said for years, those people do my head in. I have no respect for them. They're just scum. If you're that dumb and that brain dead that you can't see that this world is run by Satanists or anything like that, then I'm not here to convince. I'm not here to convince people. My channel is about exposing the Illuminati. If you can't see it, then that's not my problem. I'm not here to convince people. These clowns that want to say, oh, it's just a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. These clowns here, they basically mock everything because they're nothing but idiots. They literally mock everything. Oh, rather than actually have an actual debate instead of being a little coward that these people are, oh, let's just scarf behind the internet and be a little keyboard warrior, a little beta male talking crap over the internet. They're just clowns. Because it is proven, look at World War II, it went on then. Again, as it says, this is not natural. And you want to know why they do it anyway? Because they want to cover stuff up. They want to cover stuff up, like say a phenomenon or something happens in the sky. They can easily cover it up with this. They can easily cover it up. I mean, but there's no such thing as chemtrails. There's no. I mean, this is really a normal, isn't it? This is really a normal. Looks like something like alien spaceship or something. Does this look like chemtrails activity? How do I protect myself from chemtrails? You can't. That's the answer. You can't. It's a chemical. And it's been proven fact that people have had basically lead found inside them. How does that happen? Again, it's all the agenda. But chemtrailing doesn't happen. It's a conspiracy theorist. You people are just nuts. You're just nuts. Well, again, we're talking about people here that still think that 9/11, and most of these people that say everything is a conspiracy, they're a racist, they're an SJW, they support satanic agendas, then they're a scumbag in real life. And you always find these people that mock truthers, they're all scumbags in real life. because they have nothing better else to do with their life because they're a pathetic loser. Well, that's what I found with these people that mark truthers. They're all losers. They're just losers seeking attention because they can't prove any of this wrong. They literally can't. The evidence is there. It's documented, and there's video proof of them doing it. And yet, oh, it's a conspiracy, it's a conspiracy, or it's a conspiracy. But as I said, the idiots like this, there's no hope, and people think that there's a rebellion going on against the Illuminati. Get real. There ain't no rebellion at all. What you are seeing is contrails, which is absolute bullshit. Con is short for, I mean, it's just nothing but you talking out your rear end here. Clown. Those pilots are, again, so they're literally just taking the mic. I mean, look at these people's names to start with. The losers. Why put a kiss at the end? Do you even know what? This shows how brain dead these people are. Do you know that putting XXX multiple times, you're literally putting 666 every time? But again, this is the dumbed down, retarded masses. You're an idiot. I mean, as I said, of course this would be trending. I wonder what the trend was. Just found out that there is another layer of stupid people shouting at clouds. Well, again, you're the dumbass. So, again, being West. I mean, exactly. I mean, so the whole point of making this video was to show basically there's people agreeing with it and there's also people being retards. But most basically, as you can see, that one of them is using the tag basically to take the Mac. So you're basically using the hashtag to basically take the Mac. Most of these people are probably just taking the Mac. Starting the day with chemtrails glow this morning. Reading through chemtrails on, of course, look at what he has right there. Doesn't really surprise me. That's what I said with Twitter. They all have that, and they all have that besides the name, don't they? That's how you know these people are the scumbags. I mean, as I said, Twitter is just full of the biggest losers on the planet. I'm never on it. I never use it. So reading through chemtrails on trending was pretty hilarious. Though I also worry for the future of mankind, knowing so many idiots. Well, you're an idiot because one, look at your profile picture. Got to laugh at that one. And I got to laugh at what's beside your name. I mean, and three, you have a girl's name. So, got to laugh at that one. Amaze, clear blue skies, but low. I mean, this is what they think. That, oh, you question anything? Oh, you're a lunatic. I mean, how many comments has this guy got? Of course, he's got like 15K because he's a moron. How many times is this guy gonna comment on one tweet? Get a life, you loser. Complete and utter low life. So amaze, clear blue skies, but low atmosphere yesterday didn't trend. Blue skies and high humidity today, and it 10 trends. Government industry only spraying chemtrails on days where trails would show. Oh, so Probably just taking the Mac. Man, they're just taking the Mac. This is obviously photoshopped. I mean, I don't find this funny at all. I mean, if you got that on your mind 24 hours a day, then obviously you like it in your mouth, don't you? Contrails should be called because what you are mostly seeing is ice crystals rather than water droplets. What is so as you see, many people literally are seeing what's going on, but you're the average retard in the comment section and then tweets, "Oh, you're just an idiot. You're just an idiot." The amount of people that are seeing this crap going on. But as I said, my argument still stands. I mean, because you have retards using this hashtag basically just to take the mic. And as I said, these are the kind of people that support things like, oh, like BLM and all that. Basically a racist organization. I'm not too nervous to click. I mean, it it's it's got to all be satire and people mocking the concept, obviously, right? But if I click on it, I might find there are still utter stupid morons who believe it. Well, again, you're the stupid moron because look at your name. Look at your name. I mean, as I said, you just why tweet on it? You're a clown. Man, these people are nobodies. People are awake to this crap that's going on. You'd have to be complete blind. You really would have to be completely blind to actually believe this. And exactly what I said. That you notice that all of them have that flag. Because again, we all know why. Um, and then you have this I see is Trendline scrolled through the list, blocked a few accounts, tried to block more, but turns out it was the same folks over and over. Tell me you've I mean, of course, I mean science using science as an argument, yet science still can't prove that certain things don't exist. Is actually trending. I repeat, actually trending. I mean, I see most of these people just taking the mic, sprayed to death. What began as a completely blue sky with no clouds and several plane trails into almost white sky. I mean, as you see, people are waking up. But as I said, then you have the average moron that wants to talk crap. And even this is the point that I've said. Say the line after me. It's just water vapor. Seriously, heavy spraying today, but do night of the public realize? Nope. Look at this. This is considered normal to people. They say it's contrails. That's not a contrail. Look at it. I mean, it's not. And I might as well change the title now. Let's see if we can do it. No, I don't think we can. No. Oh, yeah, I can. So, of course. That's really what it is. They're just scoffing. You have some people waking up, and then you have the average clown And I made a video years ago talking about chemtrails. I talked about them years upon years ago. It's not normal. None of this is normal. But they continue to say, "Oh, it's a conspiracy for us." So as you can see, I wish that I'm gonna have to open it in another window. Open in another window. Come on. So the chemtrail conspiracy theory proposes the belief that long-lasting contract, which it's not contrails, left by aircraft are in fact chemtrails sprayed for purposes. The so-called chemtrails are just normal, which is complete bull. This guy's an idiot again. Produced by aircraft engine, which it's not because you're talking out your rear end. Contrails are composed of water. No, they're not. They are composed of chemicals. So clearly, this website one is just a joke because you can't debunk anything because you don't know anything about anything because one, it is not water. If you knew anything, it is chemicals being sprayed. It's not water. Why would the Illuminati just spray water on people? What's that gonna do? So clearly, and as I said, these scientists and like doctors and they try to debunk like oh flat earth and all that. They literally talk out the rear end. They literally do. They literally talk out of the rear end. Because one, it is not water. It's not water. But again, like I said, they don't know anything. It's just laughable. They'll defend anything because these people are just a bunch of Satanists. Anyone that defends this and says, "Oh, it isn't Illuminati. They're not spraying us at all," then one, there's no hope for you. You might as well just go crawl under a rock and in a hole, and that's where you should stay because clearly you ain't got a brain because it is being sprayed. Now, as you see here, I don't know whether this is real, but if this is real, they'll literally discover and read the best about whether this is real. Don't know, but I have kind of seen a satanic, basically many things that they do with the contrails. They'll basically put a satanic, basically symbol in the sky. Let's see if we can find it. I mean, as you can see, you really think this is done by accident? There's a pentagram in the sky, and the people say that the world is not run by Satanists. They're literally spraying pentagrams in the sky. They are literally spraying it in the sky and laughing at you, and you're oh, the this is contrails. This is not chemtrails. Bull. I mean, look outside your window when a normal plane goes past, and you'll see the so-called what they call contrails will disappear within a while the plane is gone. So explain that one. I've seen many planes go past and they shoot that same stuff out and it disappears within a couple of seconds or minutes. And yet you have contrails, well, I mean chemtrails that are sprayed out of airplanes that are still in the sky hours later. So these people know nothing. They are talking pure crap because I know the difference between a contrail and a chemtrail. Most people do. Contrails don't last very long. They disappear after a while. Chemtrails don't because it's a chemical. It's not natural. They're spraying a chemical in the air. I mean, but these people just can't get it because they're idiots. They're absolute idiots. I mean, look at this guy's profile picture. I mean, this profile. Why has he got one, the British flag, and then it's just, he's got a devil, he's got a British flag. Well, that's London flag, not a British flag. It's not the same flag. That's the flag for London, and the other one's a flag for England. So most likely, he probably lives in both places at once. To all who believe in chemtrails, a warning has been issued. Do not go outside. Do not lock up. Do not breathe in the stuff being dumped in the skies, because if you do, it will convert you into a Tory. Oh, typical idiot. Typical clown. And this is, as I said, this is considered normal. This is considered normal for these. I mean, get a life, man. How can people not actually acknowledge what's happening right above us right now? The trail spreads out and hangs in the sky for ages. Exactly. And yet they want to say that it's contrails. Stupid. And that's what I said, of course, with every single hashtag, you'll have some idiot basically trolling and scoffing because they want attention. They want attention because the losers in real life, nobody cares about them. The scumbags. But even as this person said, I've never suffered hay fever until this appeared regularly above my head. So there you go. It causes problems with people. It's just facts. I mean, they do deliberately, and as you see, thought it was going to be a beautiful day. Yeah, and then they spray it. I mean, as you can see with it, here's how chemtrails seed together to block the sun that your rulers no longer wish you to have access to. Let's get that meme because who, this is really who is in power, and this is really what your government would have if they could. So, Mister, if they could do this, they would. This is your government. That's really what they're trying to do, block the sun. Because again, the sun is a main thing that you need for growing crops and all that. Spray it, because you notice you can barely even see the sun anymore because they're spraying this crap. They are literally spraying this crap in the way of the sun, and it affects food, like GMOs in food. It's been proven fact that it is farmers have basically found stuff in their food. So again, exactly, we are the experiment. Geoengineering, that's what it is. And what is this used for as well? The chemtrailing. It is used basically to do what they call climate change in It's literally weather manipulation. So they can create events like storms, lightning. Because yes, the Illuminati is in control of the weather. Look at the Illuminati game card. They do manipulate weather. It's called through HARP. That's again, as you see, weather satellite, and then you have this. The people can notice this, notice the plane, and it's manipulating weathers because that's what chemtrails do as well. They manipulate the weather. They cause, like, the thing, many storms that happened and those earthquakes like that happened in Mexico and all that. You seen like a flashing light in the sky. It's called HARP. It's called geoengineering, a weather satellite. They literally do have these things. This is a fact. They admit it. They've got one which manipulates the weather and causes fake rain. But oh, you have people out there that say, oh, well, the Illuminati don't control the weather at all. Yes, they do. And when people continue to use that word conspiracy theorist, the Illuminati created that word. So literally, you are a puppet and you are just parroting and repeating what the Illuminati is made up. That's who created the word conspiracy theorist. It started with 9/11. Well, I believe it started before that, obviously, because this was done in 1995. So, and you notice who controls it? The Illuminati. Because they do infiltrate things, as I've said many times. But oh, there's no such thing as the Illuminati. There's no such thing. I mean, people still can't get over that 9/11. Most people think it was done by terrorists. No, it wasn't. It was, as it says, a terrorist nuke. It's rumors that there was radiation around when the towers were going down. Again, if you watch the footage, when one of the so-called planes flies by, it looks like something's dropped out and thrown into the building, which would be a small little nuke. And that's just facts. And we all know that 9/11 was a controlled demolition anyway. I mean, anyone that thinks it wasn't clearly needs to get a brain. I mean, as well, when have you seen stars in the sky since? I've noticed that years upon years ago. There used to be multiple stars in the sky. None now. Literally none. It's probably from all this weather manipulation. If you don't look up, you'll never notice what's going on. Exactly. But again, people are too busy doing this, aren't they? Too busy doing this. I don't own a phone. It's a waste of money. I mean, I'm not dumb to spend nearly $1,000 or £1,000 on a mobile phone. It's stupid. And people that do so, I mean, if you want to do that, that's your own problem. I mean, I ain't gonna waste money on no damn mobile phone. This is what they're too busy doing. No wonder they don't look up. Too busy on the mobile phone, texting on Facebook and all that. Because when Facebook ever goes down, people can't even last 5 seconds without that. They should ban mobile phones. They're nothing but a cancer. That's all they are. They're used to dumb people down. No one's gonna look. Nobody has an actual conversation anymore. With they never have a face-to-face conversation. It's just, oh, let's type in the phone because I'm so lazy to talk to somebody. That's what it was created for. So you don't have social interaction with anyone. I mean, me again, I don't really care because I don't like to talk to people anyway. So But that's why they won't look up, because they're too busy on the mobile phone. They'll never look up. I mean, that's completely normal, isn't it? They've ruined the sky. This is why you see crazy stuff. And when people say, oh, this is the act of God and all that, no, it isn't. Harp, sky. No, I didn't want to look up the game. This is what they also use. They manipulate things, mess around with the weather, create fake things. Just like this. They can create fake weather and act like there's a there was a video going around where there was a people called it a ghost city floating in the sky. One, that was this. They manipulate and control the weather. This thing controls the weather. You can go look it up. This is a public thing. They have got this. It's called HARP, and it's a military thing in the United States. Yeah, oh, none of this exists. Yet it's in the public eye. That's what I said. And yet, like I said with the video yesterday, people think that there's an actual rebellion against the government. No, there isn't. There's too many idiots in this world. Again, as I said, this is not real. I see it. I'm not saying government weapon state started the California, but somebody explained these pics to me. They did. I made a video. I think I made a video about it. They have laser weapons. Now, of course, you're gonna have some idiot out there. Oh, you're acting like this is something like Star Wars or something. Well, let's get real. You really think they got those? They don't have that technology like laser weapons. They do. The military have them. You can just go look it up. The military have laser weapons. They have a laser on one of those Black Hawk jets, one of those stealth planes, and it shoots just like this does and sets things on fire. But again, I mean, it's just facts. They create fake disasters. And as I said, this isn't normal either. People were saying, oh, this is an act of God. No, it wasn't. This is called weather manipulation. This is not normal lightning. It's time to wake up and start saying that everything is an act of God. No, it isn't. Oh, there's lightning in the sky that's like this. Oh, it's an act of God. Wake up. It's like no one is on villaging anymore. They just fall for everything. They literally fall for everything. They're manipulating you and laughing at you. This is not natural. You can tell the difference between natural weather and fake weather. This is not natural. This does not happen. And the lightning that did happen then, it was flickering like it was fake, because it was. And they can create real weather through Project Heart, Bluebeam. And yet they continue to say, oh, this was done by God. This was done by God. Wake up. Everything's controlled. Religion is controlled. They want you to believe who is the God of this world and controls this world? The devil. Who controls it? The devil. And everyone continues to say when, oh, you say, oh, the Illuminati control the weather. No, they don't. God does. No, they do. They do control the weather, and there's evidence out there. That's why they continue to do this crap. Again, this wasn't natural either. No house just suddenly burst up in flames out of nowhere. Get real. It doesn't happen. Again, this is probably fake, but this is the stuff that they can create. They can create fake imagery like this. This is this would be a fake. Like, anyone ever seen the movie with Tom Cruise? What was it? What was the movie now? I forgot what it was, where it had those alien robots. I think it was Red Sky or Red State or something. It was a movie with Tom Cruise where there was aliens. Like these alien I think it was with Tom Cruise, where they were like alien robots. And many people use that sound out of a movie to spread this false bull crap that, oh, the strange trumpets in the sky. Again, they can do the same thing. They can create fake sounds in the sky. It's called harp. It's a powerful technology. They know what they're doing. They can, and it's all for this, a fake alien like this. This, people were saying, oh, this was a portal. No, it wasn't. It was Project Bluebeam in full use. This is what they can create. This is not normal. They fire it up whenever they feel like it. And the military even admit that they have it. They were thinking about creating a false image of one of the Islamic leaders to make, and I believe they actually used it in Vietnam. I believe they used it in Vietnam to scare basically the Chinese, basically the Japanese and all that. Basically, they create these fake images of like all their ancestors were like crying and screaming. They did it because this is how sick the government is. This is Project Bluebeam, and it's all for this fake messiah coming down. Yes, they do have a plan for this. Everyone seems to think that, oh, there's not going to be a fake one coming down. Yes, there is. They've had it set up. Game card. Or there. They have one for the Antichrist. And then there's this one. So, yes, they are planning it. Notice the beam of light. The same thing that and it's coming down from the sky, which is that weather manipulation thing, which is Project Bluebeam. They can manipulate the weather, and you notice it's coming from the sky. So yes, they are planning this, a fake like Messiah coming down from the sky, manipulating people. Because no, it does not refer to Donald Trump or whatever. But they are planning it. But again, people want to say, oh, chemtrailing and all that doesn't happen. The Illuminati's not in control at all. They don't manipulate the weather or anything. Yet they have Project Bluebeam, like I said. They have this stuff which does manipulate the weather. It can manipulate the weather, and it can create illusions like this. It can literally create an illusion like this, and you'll actually fall for it and believe it. If you saw this happen in the sky, you wouldn't even really be able to tell the difference if it was real or not. They can just say, oh, it doesn't look that good because it's the spirit realm. They've been doing it for years. It's all the whole plan. This fake alien invasion crap. Because again, what did Ronald Reagan say? That for the New World Order to come in, there would have to be an outside interference. Yeah, exactly, I agree with this image here. Basically BLM, the next will be Project Bluebeam, basically bringing false peace. Oh, I'm an alien. We created you. Why do you think they create so many alien movies? And they have this Hollywood has this obsession with aliens because they're prepping you. They're prepping you. They've done everything. Everything's their agenda. As I said, people are waking up, but there's again some people they just want to deny everything because they're clowns. And today it's completely white, thanks to white. And again, it's not contrails, it's chemtrails. Again, look at these and there's that person again, same person, just literally mocking. Doesn't really surprise me. Show these people just doing the same message over and over again. Pretty pathetic. I mean, but look at this, all this evidence going on everywhere. Investigation could be underway into chemtrails or cloud seeding being the cause of the worst foods ever experienced in over 40 years. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but man. Well, again, they can't, again, as I said, with weather manipulation, they can cause things like these floods. They can cause them. People keep, as again, every single time something happens, people don't have the question in the back of the mind, oh, well, maybe this isn't to do with God. Maybe this is just the Illuminati again. No, every single thing they say, oh, it's not to God. It's not to God. No, not everything is. Again, look at it. Let's see what I was saying. They don't want you to see the sun. They don't want you to see it, so they block it out. You can barely even see the sun now. Look at it. And that's normal. That isn't normal at all. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever see until later when they white the whole sky out. Exactly. Geoengineering, because it is geoengineering. Population control, poison sky, block the sun, and chemtrails. And as I said, of course, when something trends that's anti-Illuminati, of course you'll have idiots like this. This has not been. I guarantee you, this is just a fake, and it's just them troll. If this is real, it just shows that they're laughing at you. But I guarantee you, this is just a troll and it's Photoshop. Look at this. This is not normal. And I said that, of course, I don't know why it's showing that message again. Hard to make out, but must be 50 parable trails fading into the distance. They're over North England. That's not normal. Exactly, it's not normal. Look at it. That's not normal. And no, that's what I said. Notice it's over a farmland. Again, poisoning people. It's poisoning people's food. Of course, we have that message again. Just gonna ignore it. Anyone that basically just said, you'll notice with, as I said, people like this will accept what they'll bow down before their own government. They'll accept censorship. They'll accept all the agendas that the government throw at them, calling everybody a bigot, calling everybody all these names just because they don't support your scumbag agenda. And they basically just take the mitt, and as you see, like 300 people like this, dumb people, 300 morons. Yeah, that's what they might as well be saying in the sky. You are an idiot. But I don't know whether this person's taking the mic. They probably are. But you never know, like I said, with these people. I wondered what the trend was, just found out. So again, that's the same message from, I don't know why it's showing the same messages multiple times. Trending in UK, in case you ever wanted to know how stupid we can be over here. Well, again, no, you are the dumb idiot. And you got it in your name. Good. Glad that you admit it. Glad that you admit it. So, because these people are calling out the bullshit that's going on, they're an idiot. Nah, you're the idiot. Spreading their poison smoke all over Manchester. And this is considered normal weather. This is considered contrails to these SJW losers out there. This is not normal. I mean, look at it. They account for like 57%. Uh, I just had to mute my mic for a minute. But as I said, this is what they do. They scoff. As I said, I've made many for them. As I said, for them to do stuff like this, I mean, they're admitting they are devil worshippers. It's right there. As I said, you think this is done by accident, and it's not just a few. It's multiple. They're deliberately doing it. They're showing who's in power. Pentagram. They are literally showing you who is in power while doing this. And yet, oh, let's deny reality. Let's deny reality. Let's literally deny reality that's in front of our face. Let's just say, oh, this isn't chemtrails, this is contrails. Sure it is. With the pentagram in the sky. I mean, it's just facts. Because this is, look at this. This is not normal weather. Look at this. And yet this is considered normal. So these idiots. Look at it. That's not stuff from a plane. Look at that. Oh, but chemtrailing doesn't happen. In the eyes of the idiot trolls, it doesn't happen. This, I guess this is completely normal to these people. Look at it. That's completely normal to these people. And that's what I mean. Most of the people that do believe in chemtrails, there is some that claim to be truthers, but they're fake. They say, yeah, oh, yeah, the government does do this, but the Illuminati doesn't exist. But look at this. I guess this is just normal. Look at this. They're literally trying to block out the sun. As you can see right here, they're blocking out the sun. It kind of makes you think, I mean, the Illuminati and that drink blood, probably try and block out the sun because they're a bunch of vampires. Blood drinking vampires. I just can't see, you can barely even see the sun anymore. They do it deliberately. I mean, look at this. You think this is done by accident? Exactly. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm just a crazy conspiracy theorist. That's exactly what these people say. Yeah, I'm just I'm just a nutcase when it's right in front of you. That's exactly what these trolls say. And these basically people that support politics and vote and basically they support these SJW agendas. These are the people that say this because, again, they're all for the Antichrist system. They're all for taking people's rights away, as we see with that abortion crap. They're all for it. They're all for accepting the devil's agendas because they don't care. As I said, there's a lot of people in this world that are just pure scumbags. I, I said it's probably about 99% that are scumbags. Well, that's just facts. But that's what they say. Oh, you're just a crazy conspiracy theorist. You're just a nutcase. You're just a nutcase. Yeah, we're nuts. That's what they continuously say. Oh, you're just nuts. You're just a conspiracy theorist. Why? And let's open this. So let's ask, why did I see 75 planes spraying white stuff into the sky on my 15-minute drive to work? Who pays for this and why is it happening? Is something being experimented here? Is that something me? Does this have anything to do with why honeybees are dying off really fast? Why are some days normal with no planes spraying and others look like this? Who's responsible? The Illuminati is. What effect will this have on our health? A very bad health, because it's toxins that are being sprayed in the sky. And who thought this was a good idea? Well, your government did. Am I the only one seeing this? No. But this is the sky when you look it up. And it's not done every day, so explain that one. These little trolls out there that want to say, oh, this is to do with planes. Well, why don't you see it every single day then? Because again, these people are full of it. They're full of it. Wonderful spring and summer we're having, and generally sick men playing God. Exactly. Because that's who these people think they are. Think that they are God and want to be God. Well, it's crystal clear till about 4 p.m. So they've been on about it for 4 years. Well, I've been on about it longer than that. No, again, as I said, of course, you have a troll below. They just like to seek attention. The losers. Not sure really all I can say when enough people are aware of it and start demanding an end to it, then it's more powerful in the collective consciousness. But again, as I said with the video yesterday, it doesn't matter if everyone wakes up, the Illuminati still win anyway. They're in power. So let's just read this. It's just a joke because, oh, we're the conspiracists. They faked the moon landing, which they did. Nobody's landed on the moon. There's drugs in the water. Well, they do put stuff in water, that's facts. They can't hide the chemtrails. We can't trust. Well, we can't. We all know that jet fuel can't melt through steel beams. Well, it's a fact because they admitted it, that it's literally impossible to happen. Hence, why do you think they had to demolition the 9/11 towers? Because a plane cannot smash right through that. It's been proven that if a plane hit that building, the plane would have fell right down to the ground. And yet somehow it cut through that building like a knife. And anyone that knows anything, they made up stories. It's believed there was no planes at all, that it was a Project Bluebeam, a hologram. Because look at the footage. That's what got me into it, into all of this. And even I saw it. I looked into hours upon hours of 9/11 footage. And if you look at that one shot where the building is going, the plane is going through the building, it cuts through that building, and you'll notice there's like they only showed live footage. None of the footage exists. You can show anything on live footage. But again, no plane would cut through a building. Like, butter wouldn't happen. You'd see debris, you'd see smashing coming out. It would literally would not happen, because we all know that 9/11 was done by the government. I mean, just look at the Illuminati game card. It admits it. It literally admits it. They control this world. And they'll start doing this. This is the agenda that they want next. Create this fake alien invasion. Kind of reminds me of those people that keep saying, oh, someone's going to come back on a UFO. It kind of makes me think, are these people being paid by the government to prepare for the arrival of a fake alien invasion? I mean, wouldn't be a dumb idea, pay a bunch of racist retards to spread that, oh, someone's going to come back on a UFO, to prepare people for their little fake invasion and prepare people for the New World Order. You gotta wake up. Because again, they've been faking it. And gotta love this meme. If you think this was bad and you think this is the worst, wait till they fake an alien invasion. They'll destroy their own, act like buildings are being destroyed and all that. And then they'll say, oh, we gotta bring in the New World Order now. We gotta bring in the New World Order because aliens, they'll make this fake alien crap, probably an alien whatever, because we know what aliens are, the demons. The demon will come down, try to make peace with the government, and they'll say, we'll make a peace treaty. We won't attack you if you make peace with us. And it'll be a new world order. Because what else would they get from faking an alien invasion? And that's what you got to wake up. They're planning this alien invasion. I mean, people when they saw this, they thought, oh, this is an alien. This is an alien. This is a portal. This is an alien invasion. They've already done the brainwashing. Anyone remember this? What was it? like that. I mean, the whole entire sky went light blue. And to me, this seemed like Project Bluebeam. People said it was an explosion. To me, it just seemed like Project Bluebeam was being activated. No, look at this. Notice though, go look at the Mexican explosion, the Mexican so-called earthquake. You'll see this exact thing in when the Mexican earthquake happened. So it just shows you it was part of their agenda, and it is all to control the population. And it's facts. It seriously is facts. It really is. Well, as I said, you'll have people scoffing because they're idiots. So, chemtrails have been programmed for a long time, exactly. Exactly, they won't. I seen one that was a large circle around my house. They do, they do a full circle to make it. The sun kill because they don't. I'm not reading that. Blue beam is definitely will happen. How Illuminati controls weather, because that sounds interesting. Well, again, they did control the weather. I've just shown, look into the evidence that I've just shown. That's not even half of it. I've been doing this for years, looking into the research. It's just facts. Well, again, they can easily fake God because they already have an image set up, the Catholic one. So they already have an image that they can fake. They can say, "Oh, it is." And it even says, even if someone says, "I'm here" or "I'm there," don't believe it. So they'll create this fake invasion. Oh, so-called Jesus is in the sky. But again, what you got to understand as well, like this when it happened, people said, "Oh, this was what is it? Like this. This can also be done." They do the same thing for St. Patrick's Day with the river. They turn the river green. It's time to wake up. Not everything is a so-called act of God, like people want to claim. This can easily be done by the Illuminati, where it was raining blood. Who can do that? We've already showed that weather satellite. We've already showed that. They control the weather. So of course it'd be able to rain blood, wouldn't it? Because they can just manipulate it. But as I said, it's time people wake up and start saying everything is the act of God. Because this has all been set up. As I said, they throw, if you look it up, there you go. They do the same thing. So they can do it again. If they can do it here, they can do it again. But again, people just don't think anymore. Oh, it's an act of God. Oh, I'm not going to think actual properly. I'm just going to say everything's the act of God. Don't think with a brain. If they can do it here, then don't you think they can turn basically the sea, basically turn a little river into red, make it look like blood? Get real. It's called dye. They make out like it's blood. And then everyone freaks out like, oh, it's the end of the world. It's the end of the world. They're laughing at you. Because again, religion has been set up by the Illuminati since day one. And that's just facts. But anyway. Exactly. And what I was supposed to do. Oh, anyway, this has been about 1 hour. I'm gonna go eat now. So I'll see you in the next live stream or video when I decide to make one. So yeah. I don't mean for these to be so long, but yeah. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.